when they told me this was a Lifetime Achievement Award, it was like, I was a little shocked, stunned. I didn't even know how to approach it, the Lifetime Achievement Award. So what am I going to say? Where do I start? I've had a pretty big life, and so like, what was really, really important? And then I realized that my lifetime is inclusive of a lot of things. So everything that I stand here with today, I'm standing on somebody's shoulders. And I thought about my great-great-grandfather who was a slave and bought himself out of slavery and his 4 brothers and sisters. And he went on to become a very noted landowner and developer of farms and ways of farming, and became really respected right outside of Lafayette, Louisiana. And I think about my mother, who came from that stock, who worked 16 hours a day for 16 years. And then she put a home together and took care of 16 mentally challenged people, and then adopted 3 foster children. I'm standing on her shoulders because they all really lived in faith that they can make a difference in this world. I went to Vietnam, and I realized that the faith that it took for me to be a combat medic and to get through a year during the worst year in the war, the Tet Offensive in 1968, what kind of faith it took for me to be there and of sane mind. I was a medic, so I had to help people. I had to reach out. I was the person that they came to and said, "Hey doc, this is going on, that is going on." And I became somewhat of the psychiatrist, psychologist, the ear people talk to, and I listened to their woes. And I really realized how blessed I was to be in this position to be able to help people. I got out of the war, I went to college. I got out 3 months early. I went to a junior college because that was the quickest school I could get into. And somebody asked me I wanted to be a lawyer. And somebody said, well, maybe you should go to the debate and be on the debate team. I went over there. I wound up on the forensics team, which was competition speech, and I became the state champion. But while I did that, the drama coach came and said, hey, why don't you be in this musical called Golden Boy? And it was during Golden Boy, in the last song of the final night, closing night, that I had an epiphany. God came and spoke to me and said, this is what I put you on this earth to do. And it was clear. I stopped right in the middle of the song and I listened to this proclamation, this demand, this edict, and said, this is your purpose. This is your raison d'etre, your reason for being. And from that day in 1969 to this very moment, I am grateful because I have been on vacation the entire time, because I am doing what I was put on this earth to do. My purpose is clear. Now in the process, I've had the fortune of being able to touch tens of thousands of people because I've been teaching for 35 years. Booker T. Washington said, those who are happiest are those who are helping others. I know that I can't keep it unless I give it away. And I know that as long as my gratitude is higher than my expectation, that I will always be good. I stand here today and I'm grateful for my friends and my family who joined me. My wonderful son, who's a great human being, who I just like hanging out with because he's a good guy. My wife, who was my friend 35 years ago, and my sister's best friend. And the heavens opened up and she came available in my universe. Her and my friend Monica came, I hadn't seen her in many years, and they came and we went out together, and Monica said, "Richard, do you know any guys that I can introduce Tina to?" I said, "Well, what about me?" And boy, and collectively they said, "Hell no!" Excuse me. But luckily enough, you know, here we are, we're having the time of our lives. It ain't never too late for love. And I'm grateful for Coltrane. That's what I call him. His name is Glenn Turman. He's one of my best friends. And his beautiful wife, Joanne. We are partners in crime, and we travel the world together and act like damn fools. You would think we were 14 years old, which we are, kind of. Anyway, I'm thankful to be here, and I'm thankful for all to listen to the stories of all the other nominees and winners, because they all have inspired me, and grateful for this event, grateful for all the singers, and my dear sister-in-law, who, I don't know if you all saw The Royal Family on TV1. She is the woman that gets on my nerves in this show. But you know something, I learned something about her. I've been knowing her a long time, I'm knowing of her, but I really had a chance to meet her and get to know her. This woman has an amazing heart. She gives so many people so much love, and she's so generous that Tina and I really have grown to love the Fox. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate this award, and God bless you.